In today's world of constant distractions and fleeting attention, being ignored by someone, especially by a woman you desire, can feel like a direct blow to your worth. But a true Stoic understands. How you respond defines who you are. Not her attention, not her affection. You. Today, we dive deep into how to act when a woman ignores you and how to destroy her ego, not through anger, not through revenge, but by mastering yourself so completely that you become the one who cannot be ignored. This is not about manipulation. This is about becoming the man Stoicism demands you to be: calm, powerful, indifferent to petty validation, and infinitely more magnetic because of it. Let's get into it. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, taught that external events are neutral. It's our interpretation of them that causes emotional turmoil. When a woman ignores you, the pain you feel doesn't come from her action. It comes from your desire for her attention, your attachment to her recognition, your expectation that she should behave differently. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In other words, her ignoring you is not the problem. Your emotional reaction is. When you internalize this, you realize no one can truly hurt you unless you give them permission. So how should a Stoic man act when ignored? 1. Withdraw your attention completely. You must become a fortress strong, unyielding, and self-contained. Don't chase, don't explain, don't plead. Your silence will be louder than any message you could send. 2. Focus ruthlessly on your own mission. Channel every ounce of that emotional energy back into your growth, your fitness, your finances, your purpose. Let your success become the loudest response. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By focusing on what you control, your actions, your discipline, your mind, you take back your power. 3. Treat her indifference as a test and pass it with flying colors. Every time you resist the urge to chase, you fortify your spirit. Every time you choose self-respect over validation, you ascend a little higher. Remember, you are the prize. 4. Practice amor fati, the love of fate. If she drifts away, good. If she stays, good. You win either way because your peace was never dependent on her attention. Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Alex. He was seeing a woman who, over time, started to pull away late replies, short answers, excuses to not meet. Old Alex would have chased. He would have double texted, called, pleaded for her time, and ultimately destroyed his own value. But Alex had been studying Stoicism. So instead, he stopped responding emotionally. No angry texts, no passive-aggressive posts. He simply vanished from her world quietly, confidently. He went all in on himself, hitting the gym harder, building his side business, upgrading his life. Weeks later, guess who came back? Apologies, explanations. But by then, Alex no longer needed her. He didn't destroy her ego through cruelty. He destroyed it by showing her that her absence had zero effect on his destiny. That's real power. And here's the twist, because he wasn't attached to the outcome, he had already won. Let's recap. When a woman ignores you, detach. Withdraw your attention. Dominate your own life. Let her feel the loss without a word from you. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Don't respond with anger. Don't chase. Don't explain yourself. Respond by becoming so disciplined, so focused, so magnetic that losing you is her punishment. True Stoic mastery is not about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself so completely that others have no choice but to respect you or lose you. Every moment you spend chasing someone who doesn't value you is a moment wasted from building the man you were meant to be. So the next time you feel the sting of being ignored, ask yourself, am I acting from weakness or from power? Choose power. Always. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced this? How did you handle it, and what would you do differently today after hearing this message? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if you're serious about becoming unshakable about mastering not just relationships, but yourself, hit that subscribe button. We've got a lot more Stoic wisdom coming that you won't want to miss. Until next time, remember, control yourself, and you control the world.